I was thinking of asking you about the harmonics thing.
Oh, sure, yeah, okay. Well, Lenny Breau wrote the book on that, but Lenny Breau took it from Chet Atkins, and he took it to the other end of the universe.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess maybe I've added a couple of other things. I don't really know. I just experimented with it.
Show us
Well, okay, I'll do a crash course, or just so this is the way I sort of taught myself. But
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm doing it with a thumb pick, but you'd have to do it with either your thumb or thumb pick. But
Yeah.
So I put my first finger on sitting on E and not pressing, just sitting, plucking the fingers behind, just plucking each note. And then if I want, I can incorporate, I use my ring finger. So I'll pluck the E, I'll skip a string, and with my third finger, I'll pluck open D. That puts them in the same register. So it's harmonic on E, skip a string, open D, harmonic on A, etc. Or you can also do this, harmonic on the E, alternate, and then play D and G together. And then A harmonic, skip a string, G and B together, like that, and then D. So you got... Now it's easy to do with open strings, right? But the same thing would apply if I did like I had a capo or whatever. I go up one fret according, do the same thing. Or, you know, sounds like the world's hippest doorbell. Well, it sounds like chimes. I think they're called harmonics. So then if I went back to the open strings and I decided to play an F sharp here, I would play G, G string with the thumb, and then I would play the F sharp, and that turns it into a minor second, and then I would pull it off. So you get like, you know, Figaro, Figaro. And I could do the same thing with the D and C sharp. And if I do it with A, I get like a poor man's digital delay without having to pay for one. Now it can sound kind of gimmicky too. So anyway, that's one thing you can do. Another thing that you can do is I can use my first finger as sort of to sit on the string, and then line up my ring finger, my third finger, parallel, and pluck it.
Oh wow!
Right, like this. Now, if I did it quickly, I could do like almost like a sweep picking thing,
sure.
But like this. That's just the fifth harmonic, right? So instead of doing this, if I do it quickly and I line these fingers up, and here, kind of a cool, and then I could do it with any shape, or I could do this.
Amazing.
So all I do is you follow the shape of the chord, and you go 12, like an octave higher respectively. It could be, it could be anything, and then you could sort of combine the two. So if I went like, so I'm using all those techniques I talked about
So
earlier.
I'm laughing because it's so good. It's just ridiculous. It's brilliant. I love it.
No, but we thank Lenny Breau for that, because Lenny took it from Chet. And
sure,
I
kind of found like sometimes with Lenny it was like, he'd be playing great and then suddenly it'd be harmonic time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like everything would break for this.
Yeah.
But you do it in a way that incorporates it straight into the
you
music.
could, if you wanted to do like an intro to a tune, you could certainly do those things. Yeah. And the other thing too is you could play a bottom, like a root in the regular register. Like I could do this, So hang on. So I've got the note. So I've got the bass note still. It's not up the octave then, you know.
Amazing.
And I'm just following the shape of the chord.
Yeah.
And then if you have your back pickup on or more highs on, let me try that.
Okay. Of course, that only works because the signal's getting picked up towards the back of the guitar.
That's more pronounced when you have the back pickup on. So.
Incredible.
And I'm trying to think what else you can do with the. Well, Lenny would do, you know. That's Lenny shit, you know. So, you know. Another thing that you can do that's kind of cool. Same thing that I mentioned before. You play like a root in a lower regular register, and then let's see. Oh no, hang on. This is something different. So yeah. So you play the root as a harmonic.
Right.
Okay. Let's say here's the G minor chord. So I'll play G here as a harmonic. You know, and then I'll pluck these two notes, the F and B flat, in a regular register. So I'll do the. And if I want, I can add the ninth on top. So it just looks like G minor 9. And I'll go like.
Some special stuff going on.
It almost sounds like, if I play the attack light enough, it almost sounds like the upper part of a Fender Rhodes.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, that's the.
I think you're right.
Close to it, anyway. You know.
Brilliant.
Anyway.
Remarkable.
You can get really carried away with, you know, like those things are in danger of becoming what I call stupid guitar tricks. You know, like a guy sitting there for half an hour.
I know what you mean.
You know, yeah.
I know what you mean.
It's like kind of gimmicky. So you have to sort of do them in small doses. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think you've incorporated them really well into the actual playing. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes backing up some, like if it was guitar and voice or guitar and horn, that's another way of playing the same voicing but getting a different sound.
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
So,
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And if you use open strings, like let's say I want to play like a pedal thing. So you got, I'm just going E major to F major, right? E major 7. Oops, my bad. Yeah. So I spent a lot of time working on it, though. But
obviously.
Well, no, but I mean, like anything, if you're trying to incorporate some new ideas, then in order to sort of assimilate them, it takes an awful lot of time for anything, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just getting the sort of gravity of how much time you spent with this instrument. It's
well, probably about as much as you.
Yeah.
No, I mean, well, you know, we're both chronic practicers, you know what I mean? I just love playing the guitar all the time.
Yeah, it's clear. That's why you're one of the world's greatest ever guitarists.
Well, highly debatable.
No, that's true.
You know what, as far as I'm concerned, and I bet if you ask Bill Evans, rest his soul, you know, like or Herbie or anybody, you know, we're just students, you know, we're all on the same journey and we're just trying to get better and at what we do. Develop a deeper understanding. That's really what it comes down to.
Well, it's been an absolute honour to be.
Oh, listen, I've had a ball today, so
to have you here and to be witness to part of that journey.
It's my pleasure, my absolute pleasure. Great to hang with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm moving here.
Wait, into this
I don't think
building.
my wife's honey, send my bags. No, I'm just kidding. But I'd love to come back sometime. I'd love to come back and do some playing with you, like an actual gig.
Yeah.
Would be fun. I mean, we did that little guitar class last time.
Yeah,
that was a blast.
It was great.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But with a rhythm section, that would be so. Oh man.
Let's do it.
Be so much fun. I mean, it's sort of. I don't, like I said, I know nobody here. But if at some point it looks feasible that we could maybe do a tour of some jazz pubs or something or whatever. That would absolutely make that happen. Yeah, 100%. Love to do that.
Just give me a bit of notice.
We'll see what happens. In any event, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Lorne Lofsky, thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure. Thank you.